towers. It's extremely tall. That building is so big and so tall that it has its own pin code. So it's that tall. So tallest is something which is vertical. Okay. Largest is something which is in terms of volume. Say for example, giraffe is considered as the tallest animal, but a blue whale is considered as the largest animal. So largest is always in terms of volume. Tallest is obviously in terms of the height, I mean north, south, the length. Fastest is in terms of velocity and speed. Smallest is definitely in terms of size, the overall size. What else did you ask?
Largest and farthest.
Largest and
Farthest, F-A-R-T-H-E-S-T.
Farthest.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is farthest, not farthest. It's farthest. Farthest means a place which is at the longest distance. For example, if I have to, which city you are in right now?
Kurnool, sir.
Kurnool. Okay, Kurnool. Okay. The closest metro city for Kurnool is Hyderabad, but the farthest metro city for Kurnool is New Delhi. Did you understand what I said?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then,
And largest is obviously in terms of the size, the volume.
okay. Longest and highest, sir.
Longest can be in terms of the overall length. It could be vertical or horizontal. For example, the longest river in the world is River Nile, if I'm right. Amazon, if I'm right. I always get confused between Nile and Amazon. So there is one river which is the largest and there is one river which is the longest. Longest is the distance covered. And what is the second one you asked?
Highest, sir.
Highest is definitely the peak. I mean the highest standard, the highest ranking. Highest means the peak. Like the highest peak is Mount Everest. Okay. Vijayam College has asked me a very good question. If the faculty member is there in the class, he should give them a nice chocolate, whoever asked this question. The question is RESENT versus RECENT. There are two differences here. Sorry, three differences. Difference number one, both have different spelling. Difference number two, both have different pronunciation. Number three, they have different meaning. RECENT, let me take that first because it's a known word to everybody. It's recent. It's pronounced as recent. Recent, like we say S-E-N-D, send. The past tense is sent, so it's recent. R-E-S-E-N-T is resent. So R-E-C-E-N-T is recent. R-E-S-E-N-T is resent. Resent means to avoid and to disagree with someone. Say for example, I resent the idea of students speaking in Telugu while they are learning to speak in English. Okay, so I hope I made sense. Resent means something which you don't accept, something which you don't agree with. Recent means in terms of time, something which is new. So did I answer your question, Vijayam? If you're happy with the answer, please raise your hand. Thank you. All right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
This is National College 1. My question is, what is the difference between home and house?
Okay. House is the building. Home is the affection and love of the people whom you share the house with. You can always build a house, but you cannot make it a home. And you don't need a house to make it a home. For example, which college you are from? National College, Kurnool?
Yes, sir. Nandyal.
Nandyal, yes, Nandyal. I have come to your college. I have extensively spent like 10 days in your college. For me, those 10 days was like a home. because all the faculty members, the lab in charge, the students, we were like a family. So it was like a home for me. But is that a house? No, it's not. Home is more psychological in terms of the feeling of affection, the feeling of belongingness. House is just a concrete structure. Okay, did I answer your
Excuse
question?
me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What is the difference between curriculum vitae and resume?
Thank you so much. Good question. I think I feel like in my training session, I'm giving an interview. Everybody is just asking questions and questions and questions, and I'm not able to train what I'm supposed to train. But it makes me happy because now you guys are thinking. Maybe earlier also you were thinking, but you didn't have enough opportunity to ask these simple questions. So I would love to answer the questions and extend the session probably. Curriculum vitae and resume. Sorry, what's your question again? Can you repeat that for me?
Vitae and resume, sir.
All right. Rule number one, it's not resume, it's resume. Resume means when you start something new or when you're working on something, you pause it and you start it again. Like a music, you pause and you play again. So basically you're resuming the music. That is resume. The biodata that you make, biodata is also a valid word, but it's old-fashioned now. That's why we have a new word, it's resume. Why don't we use CV or curriculum vitae? Rule number one, curriculum vitae is used by people who have extensive experience. Rule number two, a curriculum vitae will obviously be made by a person who has experience in a specific field. Say for example, you have a person who's an engineer, but he has done a lot of research on thermodynamics. And in thermodynamics, he has come up with a certain theory, certain thesis. He can make a curriculum vitae. A curriculum vitae is on an average 7 to 8 pages. I have seen a curriculum vitae which was 12 pages because this person had almost 20 years of experience. If I have to make my biodata, I will call it a curriculum vitae because I have close to 14 years of experience, of which 8 years in customer service, the remaining years in learning and development. So in learning and development specific to language, soft skill and behavior is what I do. So that's why I can make a curriculum vitae, but for freshers, for people who have 5 to 8 years of experience also, it has to be resume. All right? I
Sir,
hope
what
I
is the
answered.
difference between stamina and energy?
Okay, hold on to your question please. There are some more questions on the chat. The most important question is confirm if there is a session tomorrow. No, we don't. We don't have a session tomorrow. So now you can make your plans, what you're going to eat, how long will you sleep, will you wash your clothes or not. You can make those plans. Okay. Osmania asked me a question, what is the difference between CHOAS and CHAOS? The difference is very simple. CHOAS, it's a spelling mistake. The actual spelling is chaos, CHAOS, which means disturbance. It's like I'm asking you a question, what is the difference between PEN, pen, and PNE? Well, the difference is very simple, it's a spelling mistake. So it's a spelling mistake, that's it. There is no word which is CHOAS. You don't have a word that says coas, it's chaos. Next question, stamina and energy. Energy is more in terms of mental, stamina is more in terms of physical. For example, we usually say this person is very energetic, he is very participative in the sessions, asking a lot of questions, answering a lot of questions. If I say, can somebody take the responsibility of collecting the name of the students, he's the first one or she's the first one who says, I will take care of the details. If I say that we will have a quick fun activity, this person is like, okay, let's do it. Imagine you guys go for an outing, or say you have a 6-hour long practical session. After that somebody says, let's go for a movie and this person says, yes, yes, let's go for a movie, that person is bustling with energy because the energy comes from here first, then it goes to the body. Stamina is your physical resistance and physical capability. So if you have energy, you will have stamina, but if you have stamina, you may not have energy. So I hope I answered that. I'm moving to the next question. Pronunciation of cavalry. It's C-A-V-A-L-R-Y. It's cavalry. And elixir, it's elixir. It's not elixir. It's elixir. X-I-R. It's sir. Elixir. It's like S-I-R. The actual pronunciation across the world, S-I-R is sir. But in Andhra Pradesh, it becomes SAR. SAR, I have a question. SAR, do we have a training tomorrow? SAR, can you help me? SAR, 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 SAR. Sometimes I wonder if people spell S-A-A-R. It's not SAR, it's sir. Okay, so please stop saying SAR. It's sir. How to pronounce U-N-C-T-U-O-U-S? What's the meaning? Okay, just because I train people in language doesn't mean I will know the meaning of all the words in the world. I'm not William Shakespeare, right? So give me the meaning and I will find out how it should be pronounced. Difference between see and look. See is more of engaging. Let's see what we can do. That means you're engaging mentally. Look is you're just observing and there is no involvement of decision making. See is more of decision making. For example, I will see you at 5 o'clock means I will meet you at 5 o'clock. Look means, hey, look there is an elephant flying. So I'm just looking at an elephant flying. I know it's not possible, but I'm just looking. Okay, so that's the difference between see and look. St. Joseph says, yesterday we downloaded some videos, but they are not complete. I'm sorry, you need to speak to, let me finish. You need to speak to APSSDC for that. What is meant by audit, National College? Audit is a mechanism of checking every aspect of an activity and arriving at a decision. Whatever work has been done, does it meet certain compliance or does it comply with certain rules or not? Say for example, there has to be a periodic audit on accounts, on all the accounting aspect of any organization. If you deal with money, there has to be an audit. There has to be an audit on your vehicle every 6 months to check if the pollution control or the exhaust of the vehicle is emitting more carbon monoxide or less. If it's emitting more, you need to do some fix, get it repaired. So audit is a basic check, a complete thorough check to ensure are you following rules or not. It's as simple as that. Vasavi is asking me a question. Anaphylactic shock, the pronunciation is anaphylactic shock. Alright, shock is a different reaction of the body. There could be a reaction in terms of, there is a term for hypothermia. Hypothermia means when your body temperature goes below the normal level and stays there for a longer time, it can lead to heart attack. So anaphylactic shock is a reaction to certain situation that your body responds to. Difference between a cell and mobile. Mobile phone was, when mobile phone came, the idea of the term mobile was, it is mobile. It can move from one place to another. It's not static. It's now across the world it's pronounced as mobile, but Americans pronounce that as mobile. They call it a mobile phone. Cell phone, the reason cell phone, we started using the word cell phone because it started growing smaller and smaller, and it's pretty much the same word, but different cultures, different languages use it differently, but both are pretty much the same. But usually when people ask me what is your cell number, I respond, I don't live in a jail. Because people who are in a jail, they have a cell number of 420. So cell number is usually made fun of. So always use mobile number, don't use cell.
Sir,
What is the difference between nature, climate and weather?
Go to google.com and find out. It's very easy. Okay, don't ask me simple questions. Tomorrow you will ask me why A is for apple and A is for not aeroplane. Ask
Hello?
me questions which suits you, all right? Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, how can we pronounce indebted? INDEB.
It's not debit, it's debt. Pay
Indebted.
attention to, pay attention. Am I visible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so pay attention to my pronunciation structure. A lot of people make the pronunciation as debt. It's not debt, it's debt. Likewise, it's not indebted, it's indebted. Okay? Likewise, receipt, R-E-C-E-I-P-T, it's not receipt. Don't say receipt, it's receipt. P is silent. Okay?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
What is an accent and what is tone?
Tone is your modulation of the voice. What is your name?
Sir, this is Mauli Basha, sir, from National Degree College.
Molly Basha. Okay. Please speak properly. What is your name? I just asked you. What's your name? Now, how did I ask this question? No, that's an example. Don't worry. That's a tone. Okay. My tone refers to the state of mind and my intention. All right. Now, if you are Molly Basha, how old are you?
20 years. 20 years, sir.
Okay, great, great. Do you have plans of working in movies or something?
No, sir.
Thank you. Imagine, and you have a cell phone, right?
Yes, sir. I
A
have.
mobile phone. Now imagine you go to a Vodafone, Airtel, whichever connection you have. You go to make the payment, and the person who's in the counter, she wants to confirm that the number and the name before she takes the payment. And she asks a question, what's your name? And you give the name and number. If she asks the name that, hi, what's your name? Now you will think, oh my God, look at the way she is talking to me. I think she will talk to me even after I leave the store. Because the tone signifies the intent and expression of a person. That is tone. Accent is the variation of pronunciation. Something as simple as how accent changes from one region to another. Like I told you, we all in AP, everybody says sar, but actually it is sir. So that's the accent. Okay?
Sir, one more question, sir. May
Yes.
I?
If you have
Is
pronunciation
personal?
question, please ask.
It's related to soft skills, sir.
Yes.
May I? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Is personality development a part of soft skills?
Personality development is definitely part of soft skills. Soft skill leads to personality development.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Those who are asking me very simple questions, initially I was answering, but not anymore. Verdict and judgment, hearing and listening, all this, hearing and listening, obviously I will cover during the listening session. But these simple questions, I think you can go ahead and make use of google.com. It has a lot of answers. Pronunciation you can ask right now.
How do we pronounce birth? B-E-R-T-H.
B-E-R-T-H, it's birth. The pronunciation is same like in B-I-R-T-H, B-E-R-T-H. Both are same. The pronunciation is same. So some people say B-I-R-T-H as birth, B-E-R-T-H as birth. No, that's wrong. It's exactly like how some people pronounce T-H-E-R-E as there and T-H-E-I-R as there. It's not there, it's there. So don't make a mistake there. Now, one important aspect in terms of pronunciation that I was talking about the other day is in terms of variation of the accent, American versus British accent. Okay, Is the screen visible to all of you? Is the white screen visible? Raise your hand. Okay, great. Is this word visible to all of you?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, screen is not available. No,
I have typed a word. Is it visible? Okay, hang on, hang on.
yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, okay. Is it visible clearly? Okay.
Sir.
Now the question is, how do you pronounce it? Now please put yourself in mute. I'm going to ask specific colleges. SPY Reddy Degree College, how do you pronounce it?
Schedule, sir.
Sorry?
Schedule.
Can you repeat that for me?
Schedule, sir.
Schedule. It's not schedule, it's schedule. Okay, so you said schedule. Alright, thank you. SSBN College, how do you pronounce this word? How do you pronounce this word?
Hello.
SSBN, how do you pronounce this word?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. How do you pronounce this word?
Schedule.
Schedule. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, thank you so much, SSBN.
Thank you, sir.
I want one team to give me the verdict, and that would be St. Joseph College, Kurnool, St. Joseph Degree College, Kurnool. Are you there? No. GDC Men, Kurnool. Do we have you here?
Hello?
Yes, St. Joseph.
Schedule,
St.
sir.
Joseph, which one is the correct pronunciation? Schedule or schedule?
Schedule, sir.
Schedule. Okay. All right. Thank you. GDC Men, Kurnool. Gate Degree College, you have unmuted yourself. Yes. What is the correct spelling? Schedule or schedule?
Schedule, sir.
Schedule. Okay. Thank you. So schedule has 3 votes. GDC Men, Kurnool, what's your verdict?
Schedule, sir, first one.
Schedule. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Thank you. ASN Degree College, do we have you? ASN Degree College. So schedule has 3 votes. Schedule has 2 votes. ASN Degree College, what is the correct pronunciation?
Schedule, sir.
Wow. So schedule has 4 votes now. Great. I will just go with one more college, and that is Lepakshi. Lepakshi, do we have you here?
It's schedule, sir.
Schedule. Okay. All right. So schedule, 3 teams have said schedule, 4 teams have said schedule. Now let me tell you something amazing. So when we speak about British English, it's pronounced as schedule. So those who said schedule, they are absolutely correct, because they are using British English. Now, American English pronounces this as schedule. All right. So this is exactly what is happening. Somebody did ask me this question about the pronunciation. So schedule, when you say schedule, it is British English. If you want to pronounce that as American English, it's actually schedule. Okay? But we Indians, we want everything in our life. We want everything across the world. So 50% from British English, which is the second part, and 50% from American English, which is the first part. So we say schedule. It's not schedule, it's either schedule or schedule. So when you come across a difference of pronunciation, always pay attention to the origin of it. Try to explore more. When you do not make a mistake, for example, you either say schedule or you say schedule. When you don't make these mistakes, that shows your level of communication and how good a communicator you are. I will ask one more question and then we'll move on. There is a word which is spelt as C-O-N-T-E-N-T, right? How do you pronounce it? Osmania, please go ahead. How do you pronounce it?
Content.
Content. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. GATE Degree College, Tirupati.
Sir, content.
All right. You gave the same answer. Thank you. Srivani Degree College. Srivani Degree College.
Good afternoon, sir.
Go ahead.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Contact.
Contact. The spelling is C-O-N-T-E-N-T, not C-O-N-T-A-C-T. Why are you saying contact? Is the screen visible to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
How do you pronounce this word?
Content. Content.
Content too.
Content, sir.
Content. Okay. One more request. Please stop using the oo sound at end of every English word. Okay. Please give me the pen. No. Please go left to right to. That oo is not needed. All right. It's content. All right. Great. Thank you. SVDC Seminar Hall. Do we have you here?
Yes, sir. And we pronounce it as content.
First one or second one?
Content. The first.
Okay, I'll make it easy for you. First or second? You said first. Are you there? Vasavi Mahila Kalasala, 1 or 2? First option. Okay. All right. ASN Degree College, Tenali. ASN Degree College, Tenali.
One, sir.
Okay. ASN Degree College 1 and 2, both of you think it's 1 is the correct answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. Anybody who thinks both are correct? If anybody is here who's thinking both are correct pronunciation, you are right. Both pronunciation are accurate. When you change the pronunciation, the meaning of the word changes. The meaning of the first pronunciation, when you pronounce the word as content, it means fulfillment, it means self-satisfaction or satisfaction. For example, are you content with the training program by APSSDC? Are you content with the success of your life? Are you content with your performance? That is content. Now, what do we mean by content? Content means when you change the pronunciation a little bit, the meaning changes. Content means index, ingredient, list of items. For example, what is the content for the entire program? I have prepared a PowerPoint. What is the content? Can you give me the content for this training? So when you change the pronunciation, the meaning changes. Now, problem is there are a lot of people who use the meaning as content but use the pronunciation as content. So they say, can you please send me the content? I said, I cannot send you my content. How can I send it? I mean, satisfaction is something you can't see it, right? Invisible, so I can't send it. So they don't understand what is the difference between content and content. All right? So when you have people who understand these differences, they recognize these differences and they pronounce it correctly, that makes them a good communicator. Okay? St. Joseph asked me, how do you pronounce C-A-F-E? It's pronounced as cafe. In Hyderabad, I don't know why, very funny, people pronounce that as cave. It's not cave, it's a cafe. C-A-F-E is a cafe. Yesterday, somebody asked me the difference between S-A-L-O-N, S-A-L-O-O-N. I don't remember who asked. Now, recently I came across somebody posted something on Twitter that if you have a saloon and if you charge 100 rupees for a haircut and if you want to charge 500 rupees for the same haircut, do one simple thing, remove one O from the spelling. Salon is considered a more luxury word. Salon is more upmarket, it's more premium. Saloon is used everywhere. Salon is used in a much, much creamy way. It's exactly like a driver and a chauffeur. It's exactly like a cook and a chef. It's exactly like a waiter and a steward. Okay? These are certain words which have been created to dignify certain profession. So that's the only difference. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, how do we pronounce plebiscite?
Plebiscite? Can you spell that for me? You mean plebiscite?
Yes, sir. Its spelling is Plebiscite.
Okay, it's plebiscite. It's not plebiscite. Plebiscite is a referendum that is conducted by the government to get the opinion of people. Like there are some people who are of opinion that we should conduct a plebiscite in Kashmir, that do they want to be with India or they want to separate. Now United Nations doesn't allow that. It's a very, very controversial topic. So that's a plebiscite. It's not plebiscite, it's plebiscite. SVDC seminar hall, I understand, no problem. Just pray to God that the power should come back. Okay, I have made a list of words. Now what I want you guys to do is put yourself on mute but repeat after me. If I say remove your mute, there will be whole fish market, so I don't want so much noise. Put yourself on mute and repeat after me. Okay? The first word is tariff. It's not tariff, it's tariff. So repeat, tariff. Dislocate. Tariff. dislocate, possibilities, possibilities. Now I don't know if this is going right or are you guys repeating or not, I can't figure out. May I know the college from where the question on plebiscite came? Who asked the question on plebiscite? National Degree College. Okay. Please do not put yourself on mute. At least I want to hear back some students responding. Okay. So you need to repeat after me, National College. Keep your mic on. Tariff.
Tariff.
Dislocate.
Dislocate.
Now, not only National College, I expect everybody to repeat after me to practice the pronunciation. It's just that I want to hear one college. Now, don't remove mute everyone. It will be like a huge commotion. Let's try it though. Possibilities.
Possibilities.
It's not possible. A lot of people say possible. Sir, is it possible to take the session? It's not a bull. It's not a cow. It's not some animal. It's possible. And possibilities. All right, possibilities.
Possibilities.
It's not possibilities, it's possibilities. All right, possibilities. Next is leverage. It's not leverage, it's leverage.
Leverage.
Next is discrimination.
Discrimination.
What is the next word?
Environment.
It's not environment. Please correct the pronunciation. If anybody says environment, it just... No, it's not environ. It's environment.
Environment.
Exactly. It's environment, not environment. National Degree College, number 2, please mute yourself. Only one college is enough. Okay. Environment.
Environment.
What is the next one? A lot of people say government, government. It's neither government nor the government. The pronunciation is government.
Government.
It's not government, it's government.
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 Next word is plurality.
Plurality.
Next is determination.
Determination.
It's not determination, it's determination.
Determination.
Next is derivatives.
Derivatives.
It's not derivatives, it's derivatives.
Derivative.
It's not TU. A lot of people have this tendency whenever you have IVE. Let me use the... Wherever we have a word which ends with IVE, it gets replaced with as IU. For example, if I have the word which is GIVE, people pronounce that as GIU. So IVE, IV becomes IU. For example, I have heard students or a lot of people say, hey, give me a penra. I said, what is give? It's not give, it's give. We have a V here, we have a ver, it's ver, give. Likewise, if you have the word which is derivative, it's not derivative. So please stop saying give, it's give. All right? It's derivative, not derivative. Next word is apartment.
Apartment.
Disagreement.
Disagreement.
It's not disagreement, it's disagreement.
Disagreement.
Agree, disagree, disagreement. The next word is dislodge.
Dislodge.
Now there is a word which is lodge. Dislodge means to remove. Lodge means a temporary shelter. lot of people say lodge. I want to stay in a lodge. I'm like, how can you say lodge? Just because there is a D? No, it's not lodge, it's lodge. Okay, so that's why it's dislodge. The next word, C-O-U-P, is pronounced as coo. K-O-O, coo, that's all. It's not coop. Okay, see my pronunciation, watch my lips, it's coo, it's not coop. It's not coop, it's coup. Coup means when the military takes over an elected government, like it happened in Pakistan. The military took over the government and it was a military rule. That's called a coup. The next word is isolation.
Isolation.
The next word is quarantine.
Quarantine.
Quarantine. Quarantine means quarantine, the term is used in certain medical treatments. For example, if somebody has some infection, the doctors can't find out what is the reason, what is the cure for it. They completely isolate that person in a quarantine ward. So that's called a quarantine. The next word is
Gesture.
gesture, correct. It's not gesture, it is gesture. The next word is against. It's not against. So please don't say against. Don't even say against. I have seen a problem in some students, even in Hyderabad. If there is a word which has a spelling where the S and T is next to each other. Say for example, start, student, stop, stick. These are some of the examples. Okay. If there is a word where S and T is next to each other, they end up adding a H in between. I don't know why. This is one thing I'm not able to correct. People ask, what is your biggest dream in your life? One biggest dream in my life is to find out why people make this mistake and how can I correct it. I'm not able to do that. I've been trying since 4 years now. So instead of saying start, they say start. Student. Sir, student ocharu. I'm like, first it is sir, not sir. Number two, it's student, it's not student. So whenever there is a S and T next to each other, they add a H, sh sound. I don't know why. So please don't make that mistake. If you have any of these occurrences, S and T next to each other, the pronunciation is stir, not stir. All right? Going back to my presentation, that's why it's not against, it's against. The next word is abbreviation.
Abbreviation.
And the last one is annihilation or annihilation. Both are correct.
Annihilation.
Or annihilation. Annihilation means destruction. Vasavi asked me a question, how do you pronounce S-O-U-P? I have heard people pronounce that as soup. It's not soup, it's soup. S-O-O-P, imagine the spelling is S-O-O-P, it's soup. And remember, in grammar, you don't drink soup, you always eat soup. So don't say I want to drink soup. So technically, grammatically speaking, you always eat soup, you don't drink soup. And P is not silent. Okay, in soup, P is not silent. Clear? Now quick quiz question. Quiz question is, I will give you one word with two different pronunciation. You need to tell me what is the correct pronunciation. Okay, somebody wants me to repeat gesture. Let me make it easy. Gesture. Is it visible? Adoni College, is it visible? This is how you pronounce gesture. Okay? Gyanambika wants me to pronounce flabbergasted. It's flabbergasted. You can also say flabbergasted if you want to follow American English. Flabbergasted is fine. Flabbergasted is also fine. ASN, it's vehemence. For example, I can say I vehemently deny. Vehemence is the correct pronunciation. Okay, so let me start the quiz. There is a word which is, okay, is it finance or finance?
Finance.
Is it finance or finance?
Finance. Finance.
Anybody who thinks it's finance? Anybody who thinks it is finance? Well, if you think it is finance, you are right. Both the pronunciation are accepted. Both are accepted pronunciation. Okay? There is a word which is spelled industry. Is it industry? Is it industry? Hang on. Oh my God, you guys are in such a hurry. Is it industry or industry?
Industry.
Is it industry or industry?
I think it's both, sir.
Oh, just because finance is both, this is also both? Okay,
Sir,
that's
it's
right.
industry. Industry.
Both are correct. Both are correct. Industry or industry, both are correct. Last question. Is it director or director?
Director. Director.
Is it a director?
Director.
Okay. Everybody please send some chocolates to Emerald Degree College. They say both are correct and they are right. Both are correct. Both are accepted. Both are correct. Now, how do you pronounce this? Silence, please. Okay. Silence. Emerald, do you want to try this? Emerald, do you want to try pronouncing this word, please? Restaurant. Okay. All right. National Degree College, how do you pronounce this? No, not national, not national. Hang on. I should ask somebody else. SPY Reddy Degree College.
Restaurant, sir.
Restaurant, okay. Vivekananda College. Vivekananda, I hope you're not meditating. I'm sorry? Cheppu, no Cheppu. The word is please answer, not Cheppu. There is no word CHEPPU. No Cheppu now. Thank you. Okay, Vivekananda, are you meditating? Are you there? SSBN, how do you pronounce it? Gate Degree College and Adoni, both your mics are on. You can answer, no problem. How do you pronounce this word? Emerald, go ahead. Emerald, you already answered, so no more chances. Yes.
Sir, it's restaurant.
Restaurant, okay. Who is this?
Gate Degree.
Gate Degree College, thank you. SSBN? SSBN Cheppu, sorry, Cheppendi. Restaurant. It's not rest. There is no R-E-S-H-T. See, I just spoke about S-T pronunciation. Okay, alright. Adoni. Adoni Arts and Science College.
It's restaurant.
Restaurant. Okay. Alright. Thank you. This particular word has French origin. It's derived from the French language. The pronunciation is restaurant. Okay. For example, let me make it restaurant. That is how you pronounce. You don't, I'm sorry. You don't say restaurant, restaurant, all are incorrect. The pronunciation is restaurant. Clear? How do you pronounce cache, C-H-A-C-H-E? It's cache. So I'm going to cover the remaining, the second aspect of the sound, the next session, which is on Monday. Right now we are going to do something very, very important. Now, unfortunately, because of timing issues and too many colleges participating, I cannot have everybody involved, but I will be very fair. So what I'm going to do is something very similar which I have done in the classroom, but this is going to be a little more engaging. Okay, I need to quickly count how many colleges do we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, just a moment. Is my screen visible to you guys? Please answer. If somebody can remove the mic. Unmute. No, right? Okay. I
Yes,
didn't
sir,
want
it's
to.
visible.
Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir, it's clear. Yes, sir.
No. Are you able to see an Excel sheet?
No, sir.
That's what I meant. That are you able to see the screen? Because I don't want to show you what I'm doing right now.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we are from SDHR Degree College, Tirupati.
Yes, tell me, sir.
Yes, sir, a small question that tomorrow we have the session.
How small is the question, sir? Can you tell me? Is it like 1 mm, 5 mm?
Sir, today morning.
No, depending on the size of the question, I will answer. You said it's a small question, right? How small is it?
Yes, sir. What you can.
The question can never have a size. So please don't say
Okay,
I have
sir.
a small question. Okay? No problem. No, we, as far as I know, we don't have a session. We will start the technical session at 3 o'clock, so we'll get the confirmation again. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. ASN Degree College, Tenali 1. ASN Degree College, Tenali 1. I need this to be done very quick. ASN Degree College, Tenali 1. Quick. Please pick a number from 1 to 30. Sorry? 5. Okay. ASN Degree College number 2, Tenali. Pick a number
7,
from 1
sir.
to 30. 7. Okay. Basireddy Degree College, pick a number 1 to 30. Basireddy Degree College, pick a number 1 to 30.
5.
5 is already taken, sir.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes,
Sir, Excel sheet is not visible, sir.
I know that. I don't want to show it to you.
Okay. Okay, sir.
I don't know what is so funny. Anyways, Basireddy, please pick a number. Please pick a number 1 to 30. I want to do this quick. Sorry?
6.
Okay. DRW, pick a number quick.
3, sir.
Sorry?
3. 3, sir.
3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Emerald.
29.
29. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Gate Degree College, Tirupati.
I take 9.
Okay. Take it, no problem, and give it back to me. GDC Men Karnool. GDC Men Karnool, they're offline. GDM Anantapur. ATP is Anantapur, I hope. GDM. Gyanambika Degree College, pick a number 1 to 30.
27.
Gyanambika is how much? 27?
27, sir.
Okay. Lepakshi, pick a number. Lepakshi, pick a number. Lepakshi, are you there? No response. National College Nandyal 1.
2, sir.
National College 1, pick a number.
2, sir. 2.
Sorry? 2.
2.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Just give me 1 minute and I will tell you what exactly are we doing. Rest of you whom I did not ask you to take a number, will do this exercise for you guys next time. I'm going step by step.
Sir, can you repeat please?
I said to those colleges to whom I did not ask you to pick a number, when I do the activity next time on Monday, then you will be involved, because I cannot pick every college, right? All right.
Sorry sir, we lost the connection. That's why we are asking to repeat.
No, that is okay. That is okay. I'm doing one particular activity, so I asked some of the colleges to pick a number.
Okay, sir,
they have already given me a number. Based on that number, I'm going to make a decision. Okay. So we had National Degree College 1, DRW, Basireddy, ASN 2 colleges, Gate Degree College, Gyanambika, and Emerald, right? So we had 8 colleges which desired for 8 different numbers. Now these numbers were corresponding to a specific alphabet. I randomly picked the alphabet for the corresponding numbers, and those alphabets which has been picked corresponds to a specific number, and that number corresponds to a specific college, and those colleges are DRW, Basireddy, Gate, and Gyanambika. Okay, so DRW, Basireddy, Gate, and Gyanambika, you 4 have been selected. I want your cameras to be turned on. In case if you do not have enough space, somebody has to switch off so that they can walk in here to the camera. So Basireddy, please switch on your camera, and Gyanambika, your camera is already on. Gate, okay, so we have DRW, Basireddy. No, we don't. Basireddy Degree College. Osmania, can you turn off your camera please so that Basireddy can switch it on? Osmania, how many students do you have in the class? Only 6 people? अरे आप तो वापस आ गए. Basireddy, good morning. Sorry, good afternoon. Okay, so we have DRW, we have Basireddy, we have Gate, and we have Gyanambika. Great, I can see all the screens. Brilliant. Okay, so what are we going to do now? I'm going one by one. DRW, ma'am, what's your name?
Sarita, sir. Sarita.
I can't see you.
Sarita.
I can't see you. See, not here. I can't see you. Is that how normally you guys speak in the classroom, such high frequency voice? I felt like a bullet going through my ear. Sarita, how are you doing?
Fine, sir.
I just asked us a very simple question. Sarita, what's your favorite number?
3.
3. Okay. Is there anybody in the classroom who has a birthday falling on 3? Third of any month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you please call her? She has to come and occupy the place where you're sitting, Sarita. I need this to be done quick. Swapna, please come and take the place where Sarita is sitting and put yourself on mute. National Degree College, you are not participating. You are not in this list. Okay. Basireddy. Please put yourself on mute. DRW. Okay. Basireddy College. So what's your name?
Abdul Salam.
I'm sorry?
Abdul Salam.
Abdul Salam. Okay. So you are the student of the final year? I can't hear you. Are you the student of the final year?
Sir.
Okay. Once I finish asking the question, please wait for 2 seconds and then answer because there is a latency.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Your name you said is Abdul Salam, right?
Yes.
Okay. All those ladies sitting behind you, do we have anybody whose name starts with the letter A?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you ask that person to come front, please? Oh, now they decide to change the name so that they don't have to come here. Amazing. I can see, no, I don't want to go, as if I'm sending her some African country or some different continent or something. Okay, what's her name?
Afrin, sir.
Afrin?
Yes, sir.
What is say yes. Okay, Afrin, good afternoon. Okay, all right, I'm moving over to GATE Degree College, Tirupati.
It's 9.
What is 9?
Good afternoon,
Okay,
sir.
ma'am. Good afternoon. Ma'am, what's your name?
Pushpanjali, sir.
Pushpanjali. Is there anybody in the class who's your not very close friend, but your classmate, but not a close friend? Who's that person in the class?
Sir,
They
there
are all
so
your
many
classmates. Yeah. Do you know all of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anybody who is not your best friend but a very good friend? A classmate but not a best friend. Who's
Yes,
that
sir.
person?
Sir, it's Ritika Kumari.
All right. Please ask her to stand up.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Ritu, sir.
Ritu.
Ritu.
Ritu sir or Ritu? Okay, thank you.
No, Ritu.
All right. Gyanambika Degree College. We have so many people here. Somebody just ran away or she went to speak? Okay. Silence, please. Silence, please. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, sir. How about you, sir?
I'm doing very, very good. What's your name?
Myself, Monica, sir.
It's not myself, say my name. Okay?
My name
All right. Did you have lunch?
is, yes, sir, I had. What about you, sir?
No, that is not the question. Whom did you share the lunch with in the class?
Come again, sir.
Whom did you share the lunch with in the class?
I go home, sir.
So you don't share lunch. Is there
Yes,
anyone
sir.
with whom you would like to share your lunch?
With my friend.
Who's that friend?
Nagalakshmi.
Ask her to come forward, please. All right. Put it on mute. Monica, please put it on mute. Okay. So from DRW we have Swapna, from Gyanambika we have Nagalakshmi, from Basireddy we have Afreen, and from Gate Degree College we have, I'm so sorry I forgot your name. Ritu, yes. So this is the battle of the ladies. Quite coincidentally we have all the ladies who are participating. So why did I do this? Number one, because if I say you need to speak next, nobody will be ready. So I need to trick you into nominate somebody else because you don't know what's going to happen next. That's a fun. So what we are going to do is it's a contest between DRW, Gate Degree College, Basireddy and Gyanambika. There will be one topic given to all four of them and they need to speak for 5 minutes. If you speak less than 4 minutes, there will be negative marks. If you speak more than 6 minutes, there will be negative marks. No marking or no negative mark for grammatical mistakes, but every time you make a pronunciation mistake, there will be a negative mark. Okay? So let's start. The team that's going to go first, since Ritu is standing, I don't want her to stand for too long. So Ritu, your topic is, imagine you have gone for an interview and you need to introduce yourself. Now the question from the interviewer, which is me, is please speak about yourself and you can start. Now you will wonder, how can I speak for 5 minutes? That's why I will add another compound topic. So first you need to speak about yourself, a detailed information about yourself. And number two, you need to tell us, do you think the Indian education system needs any kind of reforms, any kind of changes? I repeat, the question is, the topic is same for everyone. You need to speak about yourself in detail. Then you need to tell us, do you think the Indian education system needs any kind of changes or reforms? Ritu, your time starts now.
Good afternoon to all. This is Ritu. I did my schooling in Kendra Vidyalaya and my intermediate also I completed in Kendra Vidyalaya, and I pursued BCom. I'm here for an interview to sir. Hello.
Yes, go on. I can hear you. I can hear you clear. Go on. Ritu, please go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
My father is a railway employee and my mother is a housemaker.
Your mother is an housemaker or a housemaker?
A housemaker.
But you cannot make a house, you always make a home. So she's a homemaker.
Oh, homemaker.
Yeah.
And I have an elder sister and a younger brother. My elder sister is working in above, and my younger brother is studying intermediate. Coming to the point of Indian education system, our India is a vast country. To say that India needs more, I mean, there are so many villages that few of them are not getting, I mean,
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Are you there? Ritu, are you there?
Sir, actually she's not feeling well, so can I take?
See, do I look
She's
like
not
a
feeling good.
do I look like a fourth standard geography teacher or something? Sir, I have stomach pain. I can't talk. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, so well, I cannot allow somebody else to continue because this topic was for Ritu. I'm moving over to Basireddy Degree College. Basireddy Degree College, Afreen, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you're doing well and your fasting is going very well. Eid Mubarak in advance. Your topic is you need to speak about yourself, and the compounding topic is what do you think are the challenges faced by students in colleges because of which they are not getting jobs?
Good afternoon, sir. This is
Yes. You need to speak loud.
Yes, sir.
Is somebody helping you, Afreen?
No, sir.
Okay, sir, may I know your name, please?
Sir, it's me, Afrin.
No, somebody is helping you there, the gentleman sitting right in front.
Sir,
What's your name, sir?
Abdul Salam.
You're in final year?
Sir,
Okay, when Afreen goes for a job interview, do you plan to go along with her? Yes?
no.
Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, right? So the question was for her, so please let her speak.
Sir,
Afreen, please start. You need to introduce yourself and tell us what do you think are the challenges faced by students in colleges because of which they find it difficult to get jobs.
Sir, my name is Afrin. I am from Basireddy Memorial Degree College, pursuing BSc CS, final year. Um, Everybody faces challenges, especially speaking English fluently. So many members are not able to speak in English. That's why so many are rejected in interviews. And otherwise, fear. Now they become nervous. And these things are, I think these things are we need.
That's it?
Yes, sir.
You spoke for less than 1 minute.
I feel nervous, sir.
Why? I'm not even sitting in your classroom that I will beat you up or I will eat you or I'll do something harmful. I'm sitting in Hyderabad. Even if I decide to come down, I'll take 1 day to reach your college and you can run away. Why are you nervous? People who are sitting in front of you, they are all your friends. They are all your people. These are the people who are your well-wishers. Mr. Abdul Salam even wants to help you with the answer. So why you get nervous? You're just learning something.
Okay, sir.
All right, I'm switching over to Gyanambika. Who do we have from Gyanambika? Nagalakshmi?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nagalakshmi, studying degree third year in Sri Gnanambika Degree College. And yes, I suppose there some changes need to be made in our education system.
Wait. Hey. I did not even give you the topic. Your topic is, number 1, you need to introduce yourself. You need to speak about yourself. Number 2 is, what specific skills do you think the industries are looking for which the students do not have? Okay, and your time starts now. And speak for 4 minutes at least, please. Silence in the background, please.
I didn't get you, sir.
I said silence in the background. KVR Degree College, please put yourself on mute. KVR Degree College. Voice is not coming. Voice cannot come. You can only hear the voice. She will start speaking once you put yourself on mute. KVR Degree College. KVR Degree College, please mute yourself. APSSDC, can you please mute KVR Degree College?
Company cosmetical students.
All right.
Hi, good afternoon.
You can start.
Yes, sir. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Nagalakshmi, studying third degree in Sri Gnanambika Degree College, and yes, there are a few skills which the companies are expecting from the student. They expect the practical knowledge which the student must have primarily. The student must have the primarily. Then he must have the fluency in the language which he speaks to the company or the client with whom he is managing. He must have a very good interaction between with the people whom he is speaking or he is dealing with, and he must have the attractiveness with whom he must get attracted to the people that he will.
Yes, go ahead.
He must attract the client with his skills and
Yes, go on, please go on. I'm sorry, got interrupted.
he has to act according to the situation there exists, and he must go according to the situation and handle the situation logically, in which the company will get a good name or good fame.
That's it?
Yes, sir, thank you.
Why are you nervous? Wait. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I don't know, sir. I'm feeling nervous.
Why? Yenduku?
Sorry, sir. I myself don't know.
Okay, I know the answer. Don't worry. Thank you. DRW?
Thank you.
Swapna, how are you? KVR Degree College, please put yourself on mute. KVR, can somebody tell them to put themselves on mute? DRW Swapna, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't see. Okay. Swapna, your question for you is very, very simple. You only need to introduce yourself in detail as if you are in a job interview. Okay? Just a moment. Just a moment. Guys, give me 1 minute.
ఇంటర్వ్యూలో సెల్ఫ్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో సెల్ఫ్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఎలా నాకేమి ఇది చదవాలని ఉంది అంటే మీ దీంట్లో నేను I have very interested. Madam, good afternoon.
Swapna, please start. Please start.
So my name is Swapna. Hello.
You need to speak with lot of getty in your voice. Gettiga, you need to speak.
I am Swapna. I am studying third BSc in DRW College.
You are what?
Third BSc in DRW College.
It's not third, it's third. Never said third, it's third. Okay? Alright, continue.
My father name is Venkateswarlu.
My father's name. Not father name. Father's name.
My father's name Venkateswarlu. He is contractor, and my mother's name is Sridevi. He is a homemaker. I have one elder brother, he completed BTech right now. After
Right now means at 3 o'clock.
no sir,
This year.
recently.
Recently. Or this year. If you say right now means at 3 o'clock he finished his BTech. Okay.
Present sir. After
Continue.
getting job, I want to help poor people, those who have merit and subject. After getting job,
Continue, continue. I can hear you.
that is my goal.
That's it?
Yes sir.
You don't want to speak anything more? Okay. Guys, you need to have the habit of speaking more. You just can't say just 1 or 2 lines in an interview. When you have to speak about yourself, you need to speak on and on and on till they tell you, okay, that's enough, and they ask the next question. In an interview, they are trying to assess your confidence level. They're trying to assess your attitude. Interviews are not about, especially HR interviews are not about getting a right answer or wrong answer. They are purely open-ended question, and they are about understanding your confidence level, your ability to communicate well. If you speak and give an answer in flat 45 seconds, I'm telling you it's going to be very, very difficult. So you really need to get into the habit of speaking more. When I'm asking a question about yourself, you should have so much to answer. So when we do a specific dedicated training or interview, I will anyways tell you how to answer these questions effectively. But focus on body language a little bit. Some of you are very, very smart. Ritu was very smart. She said she is not feeling well. I could not even see her clearly because it was dark. Afreen, she did not even get the camera pointing towards her, which means I couldn't see her. Swapna is also very smart. The camera only shows her shoulder. Only one person with so much of confidence who came and stood in front and spoke, Nagalakshmi. I would consider you as the winner. You spoke for almost 3 minutes and you stood, you made yourself visible and spoke. Your nervousness was very, very visible. There are certain important body language aspects which you guys need to pay attention to as far as an interview is concerned or a general behavior is concerned. There are certain ways of covering up your nervousness. There are certain ways which you need to pay attention to which shows that you're nervous. One way is when people wear rings on the finger, when they're talking, they keep doing this. That means it's a sign of nervousness. People who speak with a pen on hand, you see this marker, right? This marker, they keep taking the cap off and putting it back. So when they do that, it's like they're removing and putting it back, or that on off is going constantly. These are signs of nervousness. Let me stand and tell you one more area where people make mistakes. Am I visible? I need to sit like this. Okay, all right. Some people, they hold the hand and they're like constantly doing this. When they're doing all this, it's a sign of nervousness. When you wear an ID card, let me see if I have an ID card here. Okay, I found somebody's ID card. So some of you are wearing an ID card, okay? So when you wear an ID card, if you keep on playing with your ID card like Nagalakshmi was doing, her hand was constantly on the ID card. When that happens, we are constantly holding, that's a sign of nervousness. These are the aspects which you need to pay attention to because when you do these things, it shows that you are nervous. If you're sitting on the chair, if I may just point the camera, if you are sitting on the chair, now you can't see my face, I did it on purpose. While you are sitting, if your hand is constantly going like this, okay, that's also a sign of nervousness. So these are certain areas which you guys need to pay attention to as an individual, as a group. When we do a dedicated session on interviews, I will speak about these body language aspects in detail, how to sit, how to stand, how to shake hand. These are extremely important. Okay, so we are almost done with the session. As a part of assignment, what you guys are expected to do is, I want you to come back and ask me questions on pronunciation which you are finding it difficult. So if you give me one word, you need to tell me how do you pronounce, and you need my help to pronounce it. Don't ask me difference between cat and dog. Don't ask me difference between velocity and speed. These answers you can get from Google. So you can just go ahead and get the answers. Clear? So any questions? Am I visible to you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. A person by name Nagendra said I'm not visible. Okay. So I hope no more questions. Let me see if anybody is here from the TOD Center. APSSDC TOD Center, do we have you online? APSSDC TOD Center, do we have you online? APSSDC TOD Center. Hi. Okay. All right. So you can take over. I'm done with my session.
Okay.
And we don't have a session tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice weekend. Spend half an hour tomorrow. Please, humble request, haath jod ke, please spend half an hour for your own development. Take a newspaper, read one paragraph, read loud, and whenever you get an opportunity, speak to people around so that you can build on the fluency. All right? Thank you. I'll see you again.
Sir,
Yes. Yes.
Sir, how to pronounce UNCTUOUS?
I'll find out and tell you. I never heard that word. I'll find out and tell you.
It's mean friendly, sir.
Yeah, but I need to understand the word. There is something called etymology. Etymology talks about the root and the origin of a word, which language it's derived from, what does it mean, the different context, the parts of speech. That's how I learn new words and pronunciation. So let me find out and I will tell you.
Okay, sir.
Monday.
Thank you.
Which college is this?
SPYDT, sir.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure, sir.
All right, have a great weekend, boys and girls. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
You have a question for me?
Yes, sir. I want to know the pronunciation of the word cucumber.
It's C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R.
C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R, yes, sir.
E or C?
Sir? C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R, cucumber.
Is this the word?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's pronounced as cucumber. It's not cucumber, it's cucumber.
Thank you, sir. One more word, sir. One more
Yeah,
word.
it's cucumber, not cucumber. It's cucumber.
One more word, sir.
Yes.
Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur is a French. It's a French origin. The pronunciation is entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur.
Sir, one more word. I'll tell the spelling. Chicanery.
Can you spell that for me again?
Chicanery.
Phica.
No, sir, it's C. Cat, C. Chicanery.
Chi. Can you type it? I'm finding it difficult.
Yeah, sure, sir. Chicanery.
SSBN, it's Gabardine. SSBN, you word Gabardine, it's Gabardine. SPDC, the pronunciation is dictionary. It's not dictionary, it's dictionary. Maserati, your word is awkwardness. 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 Okay. Chicanery. I'm sorry, I don't know. Let me. I need some time to study the root of the language, and I will get you the pronunciation on Monday. I need to know the root of the language and understand the context. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, how do we pronounce domicile? Domicile.
We pronounce exactly the way you just pronounced it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. May I have the permission to go? KVR, you have a question? Are they playing with the camera, throwing it around? Okay, somebody is sitting nicely with the leg curled up on the chair. Amazing. Please order for some chai, samosa and all. Okay, they turned off the camera now. Amazing. Okay. All right, TOD Center, you can take over. I'm done.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Quick.
When to say thank you and when to say thank you so much, sir.
When you want to thank a lot, then you say thank you so much. Otherwise, say thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much is more emotion, more effort, and more gratitude. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Can I go? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, I just said thank you so much. That's what I meant. Thank you, everyone. Have a great time ahead. Have a good one with the technical training. National Degree College, the pronunciation is Solace. S-O-L-A-C-E, Solace. Okay, no more questions. Technical trainer will kill me now. Rajendra, you can take over, please.
Okay, thank you, Ron. Just take 2 minutes break. Just come fast.
you.